This week, it's important to attune to our natural process to bring in the guidance that we desire. The natural process is us really being able to look at what we're doing. There's no judgment, okay? This week, there's going to be an importance on not judging, okay? So here we are making notes. No judgment, folks, of self or of others. Of self or of others. Criticism needs to just decrease and go away. No more criticizing self or others. There's no pressure. There's no hustle. There's no pushing. There's no forcing. There's no need for the details. Oh, yeah. You know I'm going to write that down. No need for details. No need for details. Everybody's out there going, what? No need for instruction, folks. No, you didn't come with an owner's manual. Life didn't come with an owner's manual. You're out here winging it like we all are. And if we can wing it and get good with learning to love the winging it, we're embracing more feminine energy. It's not that feminine energy just wings it and like, you know, caution to the wind, so to speak. But it allows us to just stop this constant hovering over the things that we want. Are you going to hatch? 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 Are you going to boil? Are you going to boil? Are you going to boil? That's not fun. That's not fun. That's definitely not what we want either, okay? So there is no judging, pressure, criticism. There is no hustle, pushing, or forcing. There's no need for details or clarity right now. I'm going to let you in on a little secret, so I'll hang in there with me. No need for clarity right now, okay? We are creating strong boundaries with ourselves and with others. Strong boundaries. Here I am over here minding my business. Boundary, my business. Bad boundary, minding other people's business. My business. Okay? When we release, when we surrender, when we let go, when we do this, you're never going to guess what happens. Never gonna guess. We allow the divine intelligence to just move through us naturally because you are a natural conduit. Natural conduit. Okay? That's what you do. You connect heaven to earth. Heaven at the top, earth at your feet. You're the conduit in between heaven and earth. And you get to choose if you're more earth or if you're more heaven. And you get to choose if you're more ego or if you're more spirit. You feeling what I'm picking up? Put down all the things? Okay. So when we release and open, we open ourselves up and we allow the divine intelligence to flow through us. Our filter, okay, can become clogged with negative, anything negative, outside interference, people's nonsense, news stuff, events taking place, all the things. We become bogged down by it. Divine intelligence, support, higher self, all that awesomeness can't come through. It can't come through. It can't penetrate. It can't make its way there. And when it can't, that's when we feel that much more disconnected. That's when we feel more out of sorts. That's when we feel like we can't make heads or tails of what's going on for us. Okay, naturally, it's natural for us to want to figure things out, okay? That's kind of like the earth of us, and the ego of us. Present me a question and I'll always have an answer. Do you know those people? I always have an answer. I'm always going to give it to you. I might pull it out of my, but I'm going to have an answer. It's natural for us to have to look for an answer. It's the way we're programmed. Our programming is to always have an answer. We never want to be caught off guard. We always have an answer. If you don't have it, you got to figure it out. Figure it out. How many people have that in parental stuff growing up? You better figure it out. I don't know what to do. You better figure it out. I don't know when I'm supposed to be there. You better figure it out. How many people had that? I know I did. And so if we are always forced to have an answer, immediately that knee-jerk reaction is to go to the ego, because the ego's the loudest. It's front and center. It's right there. It's always protecting you because we don't want to look stupid for not having an answer. We're going to figure it out. I've already got the answer. Just ask the ego kind of thing. But you get to choose if you're going to the ego or if you're going to go to spirit. And if you're going to go to spirit, then you bet your bottom dollar you're going to need to let go of all of what's going on, and that it doesn't need to make sense.